Hi friends, this is Susie. I've got the camera on my workstation already because I have a lot of things to show you. Today we are making a Valentine garland. It's February, so it's time to decorate for Valentine's Day and to make some Valentines. So this project is brought to you by Elizabeth Vanderkamp. Elizabeth made this beautiful little heart, and it's our inspiration. I'm going to show you how to paint one just like it, but I'm also going to show you several different ways to make these hearts. So I'll put this one aside. In your connection kit, you got the twine for your garland, and you'll see in the picture that I sent you that you go ahead and string the twine on your window, your mantle, or wherever you want to hang it. Then you paint your hearts or draw on them or color on them or write on them, and you literally hang them by a little hook that you make with a pipe cleaner or whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to set that out of the way, and to paint like Elizabeth, and mine's not exactly like hers, but I'm going to do the best I can. You will need some water, a paper towel, and your small brush that you should have had in your kit already. Maybe you have one at home that you like better. But you'll need a small brush, or you can also use this dowel that I sent you. And you see that I've already used this one. It's got white on one end and red on the other. I sent white paint because that's what Elizabeth did hers with, but I also sent some red if you would rather do red. So I think I'm going to do this one in red just so it'll show up better on the camera, and because I like red. So I dip my brush in water, dry it off so the brush is not too watery. Then I'm going to dip my brush in red. Now, if you want to draw this first, you can, or you can just freehand it like I'm going to. So starting at the hole that's punched in the heart, and by the way, we're recycling. These are made from old cardboard boxes, so we are being friendly to our environment. I'm going to just make a kind of a leaf shape. Maybe it's like an L, like a cursive L, or the shape of a flower petal. And then I'm going to make another one coming out from there, like this. And again, they all might be a little bit different. Mine certainly turned out very different. You'll see on the picture. And I did some different designs. You can certainly do whatever you want. So I think that's all that's going to fit very well. So I'll go to the other side now and make a loopy shape. And if some of yours are a little wonky, that's okay, because this is a homemade Valentine. I'm going to do two more, one here. And this is where it gets tricky to hold it. You got to you might get a little paint on your fingers. And there's one more. Now, if my paint's not thick enough, I can go back. This is a wonderful enamel paint that Elizabeth told us to use, and it dries kind of shiny, so it's really pretty. The red is very shiny. If you wanted to make pink, you could always mix it. Now, Elizabeth went around the outside with the red, and you could do that. Just make sure you have a placemat or piece of paper down on your table so you're not painting on the table, and just go around the edges like that. Again, I got to move my finger. Now you can make the dots with the point of your brush like this. That's a little labor intensive, but it's a fun thing to do if you have some time to work on it. Another thing you can do is use the end of your brush, like this. I'm going to put 3 dots there. And sometimes that takes a little bit of doing to make them nice and round. I'm going to show you one that I did with just the dowel, if I can find it. Oh dear, here it is. So on this one, if you don't have a paintbrush or you don't feel like painting, you can use the dowel to make the dots like this. And you can make 2 or 3 dots with one dip in the paint. Sometimes you get so much paint that you can go back and borrow some from a dot you did before, like this. This is like the Australian Aborigine pages that I sent you last week when we were looking at Australia and Australian art. They made a lot of pictures with just dots. Some of them were designs and some of them were actual pictures. You might remember seeing a salamander. So that's fun to do, to make just dots. There's no right or wrong, as with anything we do arts and crafts wise. So have fun designing your hearts. You can make all of them different or all of them alike. I did this one with just Sharpies, and that is just concentric hearts. So a little red heart, and then I did a silver outline, and then a red outline, and then a silver one. And that would show up really pretty in the light because of the silver. So you can certainly use these as well if you would like to. So that's 3 different ways you can do your hearts. When they're dry and ready to hang up, I sent you some 4-inch pieces of pipe cleaners, and you can choose whatever colors you want. I think I will do the red on this white heart. So all you do is push it through the hole and hook it on, and then make a little hook at the top. See how easy that is? And then you can hang it on your string that you already have hanging up. So I think there are 7 hearts in every package. You can always recycle and make some more for yourself if you want to. But have fun making your garland, and it will make you ready for the holiday. One more thing that I'm sending you is a pack of Valentine paper. This is so you can make some Valentine cards. You can make Valentine cards for your family, for grandchildren, for friends, neighbors. You could also make them for people at Founder's Place. If you have a friend that you think of that you would like to send a Valentine to, you can make one, put it back in your connection kit or bucket, and we will deliver it. So let's say I wanted to send a Valentine to Mary. I would do one for Mary, put it back in the bucket, so when it's picked up, it will say to Mary, and when we get it back at Founder's Place at St. Luke's, we will put it in Mary's bucket for next week. So you can send them to anyone you like. I'm sending you a bunch, and I'm going to show you one that I've been making. So I took the Valentine card paper and folded it in half like this. And guess who I'm making my first Valentine for? Susanna. Don't tell her. So I just wrote to Susanna with my red Sharpie. Now you could trace one of these hearts and draw on there if you want to. You could write a message on the front, whatever you like. I will also send you a little bag that has some ready-made greetings inside. Now they may be roses are red, violets are blue, sugar is sweet, and I love you. They might be a prayer. They might be a scripture verse. I'm going to send you a wide variety of messages you can put inside so you can custom make your card for whoever you like. So I thought this is a good one for Susanna. It says, God does not look for how much we do, but with how much love we do it. That's a quote by Mother Teresa. I thought that was perfect for our Susanna. So I'm going to open up the card and get my glue stick. You should have a purple glue stick, and put some glue on the back and rub over it. Now there is some writing at the bottom of the card, but that just makes it look very official. And then I'm going to sign my name, Love, Susie. Now I might write Happy Valentine's Day on there too. I will send you some stickers to close up your Valentine. So if you want to send it through your bucket to a friend at Founder's Place, it could be the person who delivers your bucket. Anybody you want to send it to. I'm going to put a little piece of washi tape here and close it up. And then there you go. It's ready to go. Please feel free to do as many as you like or as few as you like. And you don't have to send them back to us, but we'd love it if you do. Next week, we're going to be decorating Valentine cookies. So I will see you next week. You have a lot to do, so have fun. Bye.